Hi, everybody. I wanted to come on here and share with you my 24 goals for 2024. Um, I was inspired to do this by Kat Leo Writing, who recently put up her video. I've seen a lot of people in like the bullet journaling community sharing their goals this way, and it seems like just like the perfect breakdown because a lot of stuff, unless it's month specific, can be like two of these things a month or it's just very evenly breaks down, and so I might be able to accomplish some of these. um so this is a combination of mostly like my writing kind of goals with a few personal things scattered in. So let's get down to it. I have my black paper notebook here that I got from Michaels. So it's when I discovered black paper notebooks, and oh my, look at the um TARDIS that I drew for the anniversary of Doctor Who. I was a little bored Thanksgiving morning. All right. So, and also the white ink on the black paper just stands out. So I will see this and it will be in my face every time I open this book. So here we go. Post 24 videos to YouTube. That does not count live streams. That does not count shorts when I remember to do them. So videos like this, more of my bullet journaling stuff, any kind of conversation, regarding my writing, book announcements, that kind of thing. Whatever else I can come up with. Read 12 books in the year. That's a book a month. I have Audible. I get a book a month. I'm pretty confident I can do this. Chaos Writers Retreat Round 2. Hint, hint, hint to all my friends. When are we going to start planning this? In August, I went to Chicago and I got to meet some of my lovely friends that I have been talking to online for like 3 years. And most of us in our group got to be in a room together for a few days. And it was wonderful. And you can see my vlog about it. It was great until the drive home got a little nyeh, but everything else before that was amazing. So when are we going to do this again? Goal number 4, publish sequels. So by sequels, I mean Misadventures of a Mom Author, getting out volume 2. It's almost done being written. I need to proofread it, get the cover done. I'm going to format it, and maybe early 2024, fingers crossed, we'll see. And book 2 in the Witches of Coolidgeville series, which is called New Witch on Campus. I need to get that edited. I need to get the cover done. And my hopeful goal for that is sometime in May around my birthday. So we shall see how that turns out. In the meantime, these are available for sale. Click the link tree, and they make good Christmas presents. If you buy them from me on Ko-fi, you can get signed copies. Just saying. All right, goal number 5. Have a table at least one summer festival in the town that I grew up in. They do festivals from like early June through September. There's a few big ones. There's a strawberry festival that kind of like kicks off the summer. There's a rib burn off. They host Pagan Pride, Cleveland Pagan Pride. which my dad like would jokingly say, "Hey, you write witchy books. Why don't you get a table there?" And I've considered it, but it's a juried application, so I don't know if they would accept my books. Um, and then they have a big arts festival in September, along with a few other things here and there, like a flea market and that kind of thing. So if I can have a table at least one of those, um, I would be really happy. Complete the office redo before I get my new PC. Um, I just need a set date to have this room cleared out and organized in a way that I can function and not step over things and have things where they go and not be so cluttered because I am really bad at that. Goal number 7, get a new PC. My laptop is slowly slowly dying. And I mean, I got it in 2016, so it's like 7 years old. Um, and it still works, but it doesn't connect as well, and it's slow, and um, so I it's not built for streaming. It doesn't have the processing power. So I my best friend, her husband works with computers. And so I talked to him. He worked out a list for me, and I would order the parts and he would put everything together. So I want this also done by my birthday because I think that would be like one hell of a birthday present is a brand new computer. Goal number 8, one date night per month at least. My husband and I have been talking recently about how we don't get to spend enough time together. And um, so I have tried to at least like have one evening a month where I'm not in here working and we are sitting together and having a conversation, even if it's just sitting there watching TV after the little one's in bed. Like just being in the same room together, having a conversation. And I honestly can't remember the last time we've had a date night. It's been a few months. Might even have been like my birthday in May. So that was the last time we've had a date. So I want to make sure that we do some more of that um, this year. Goal number 9, plan a family road trip. We've been talking about going down to Cincinnati because he wants to show me where he went to college. And there, I have a friend who lives down there and a cousin that I'd maybe like to stop and visit. We can take Peanut to the zoo and just get away from home for a few days. Peanut has never slept in a hotel before, so just get out and have an adventure that is not in Cleveland, you know? Uh, Goal number 10. This has a few sub goals. Ohio Renaissance Festival 2024. Costume upgrade, saving up more money for it, and bringing Peanut and my husband. We were talking about this. My best friend's family, they're talking about getting a camper. So what they want to do is we would probably get a campsite at one of the state parks that's near where the festival grounds are. And we would go, and the first day would be dedicated to the little kids. So Peanut and my best friend's youngest, they're about the same age. So we would do all of the little kid things, do like the fairy story time and the rides and the games and that kind of stuff. And then the guys would go back home, and then me and Bestie can do our thing and shop and do all of the other things that like the kids wouldn't be, that the little kids wouldn't be that interested in. And I think it would be a lot of fun. Every time I bring it up to my husband, he's like, "Yeah, he doesn't even have to dress up. I don't care. Like, he can borrow my feedeth me a turkey leg and telleth me I'm pretty t-shirt. That could be his costume. Like, I don't care. I just want him to go with me. I want him to maybe see how much fun it is and why I enjoy it. And I think Peanut would have an absolute blast. We can get her a little costume and she could dress up as a princess and we could take her to the knighting ceremony, and I think it would be so much fun. And getting a campsite would be a hell of a lot cheaper than a hotel. So, yeah. Goal number 11, one bestie date per month. So, either going out to where she lives, her coming my way, or meeting halfway. One night a month where Bestie and I get together, go out to eat, go shopping, go have some kind of like adventure, where it's just us two, because we are busy moms and we need time without our husbands and our kids to kind of reset our brains, you know? Goal number 12. Adventures with Peanut. One per month. Hopefully, maybe. We'll see. I just wrote down 12 adventures, not specifying one per month, because maybe we can cram them all into the summer. So this can be the zoo, going to a museum. This will probably include Renfest, and if we're able to plan the road trip. Finding a new park or playground. There's a farm park that we went to one time with my sister and her kids and my mom that she absolutely had a blast at. So maybe we could go to that again. I'm going to take some time and break down some of these goals later, but I'm sharing them now. Goal number 13 is adjust my mental health care. I had a therapy appointment yesterday, and she was talking about how she feels that I am at a point where maybe we can adjust things, like maybe seeing her a little less often, because this was supposed to be to start off with as like short-term care, and then maybe either seeing somebody else more often within the Cleveland Clinic system, or finding somebody, an independent practice that I can see more often and do therapy that way. I'm a little concerned because that costs ka-ching. So I will have to explore my options and see what happens. Especially since we are looking at getting Peanut into a new school, which is also going to cost ka-ching for kindergarten. We'll see. Goal number 14, win world building summer camp through World Anvil. I have taken part like 3 times already now in World Anvil summer camp, and I have yet to come close to completing all of the prompts. Something always happens that just, I don't know, that gets in my way of achieving this. So We'll see. Goal number 15. April Camp NaNoWriMo. I want to draft Witches of Coolersville Book 5. I have some ideas for it. I did Book 3 over the course of NaNoWriMo this past month. I wanted to do Book 4 too, but I had some health issues going on, and the second half of November just disappeared. So I'm going to be drafting that this month on top of doing World Ember. And then try and sort out my ideas for Book 5. So we'll see. I can at least draft it. Goal 16, edit Books 3 and 4. Because the first draft has been written of both, and they are nowhere near, at least Book 3. I haven't drafted Book 4 yet, but Book 3 is nowhere near the word count that I want it to be. So I need to edit it. I need to get some other eyes on it. Yeah. Goal 17, work on my physical health. I am in the process of getting insurance approval for a new treatment for my rheumatoid arthritis. I have to see how I can do better pain management. So I can move like someone who's 40 and not 400. That would be nice. I want to be able to do all of those adventures and not be in pain. Goal 18, cook more consistently. Getting into some of those cookbooks that I have in my dining room. I have a whole bookcase like that, full of books, full of cookbooks. And because of whatever reason, we gravitate towards the same similar, easy to make things every week, and it's not healthy, it's boring, and I like to cook. So I want to be able to do that more often. Goal 19, attempt to learn one language on Duolingo. I have several friends who do Duolingo, and they have so much fun doing it, and I want to figure out what kind of language I can learn on it. I did not do well in Spanish in high school. And there's a few languages that I would like to learn. So I need to pick one and figure out what I want to do. Goal 20, post 52 times on Substack. My newsletter was sorely neglected for a few months at the end of the summer, and I just started getting back into it in November. So I want to write one post each week at least. I've been pretty good at sticking to Wednesdays. I have a schedule in here of ideas that I'm still tweaking and changing and stuff. So I want to do at least, yeah. Goal 21, pay down my credit card. So I can do all of those other things that I've mentioned before, like the date nights and the Ohio Ren Fest and the adventures with my daughter. And it would just be a little bit of a lighter burden if I didn't have as much credit card debt and I could focus more on my business. Number 22, do more classes and events at the library. I was looking through the website for my library system. They have a lot of writing classes and events and stuff that I would love to get back into. Some of them are on weekends, and I just have to figure out which ones align with my work schedule. Um, and there's a planning one at the end of the month. There's a what was the one I just signed up for? Um, there was one I just signed up for. Uh, that I think was a an editing class. I think there's one in January. There's a couple of there's a series called Coloring at Coffee and Coloring at one of the library branches that I just think would be a lot of fun. It's adult coloring. And the branch that is at is really pretty. It's really tiny, but it's in a really pretty area. So I've attended a couple of journaling classes there. Um, and yeah, there's a writing conference that they hold every year. I wish they did more stuff pertaining to self-publishing, because the big conference that they do in March is very trad centric. So I wish they had some more self-publishing things, but I can always talk to the Writer Center librarian and be like, so I have an idea. You think we could pull this off? Goal 23, daily journaling. That is writing and doing something in these notebooks every day. So whether that is filling out the trackers or doing a diary or scrapbook entry in the back of here, or in the second half that I have here, I have my my task list for today. Oh, I have laundry I need to do. Just doing something to fill up these notebooks every single day. And last but not least, goal number 24, celebrate my birthday. I'm going to be 40 in May. And I'm having a hard time with it. 30 didn't seem to bother me. Even though that was the year that I had a very bad health issue. So I really want to celebrate seeing this new decade. But also, I don't know, there's just part of me that is not comprehending that I'm going to be 40. And I don't know why. But yeah, I'm having a hard time with it. So I want to celebrate. I want to do something. I don't know what. And maybe that will help me handle being 40 a little bit easier. So yeah, that's it from me. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm probably going to be doing a breakdown of these goals and like my sub goals on my newsletter. So keep an eye out for that on Substack. And yeah. So have a great day. I will talk to you guys all in another video. Happy holidays. Happy New Year when this comes out. If you're watching this in 2024. Today that I'm filming this and posting this is December 1st. So, yeah, hopefully we will have a better 2024. Thanks for watching, everybody.